So you all know I'm Venkateshan from English department. So I'd like to start this seminar with this slide. English. When you see this word, when you say this one, what are the things comes to your mind? Can you please give some answers for that? When you look at this word English, what are the things comes in? Can you give any answers? Language. Thank you. Subject. Okay, fine. Yes. LSR skills. Thank you, ma'am. Then foreign language. Okay. Yes, of course. It's an international language. Official language. Yes. Thank you so much. So please. Yes, as ma'am said, English is the official language. English is the official language of 67 countries. So here, what I am going to take, what my part is, I am going to explain this LSRW skills. As you said, English is a language, communication, whatever it may be. You can learn many things from this language, even grammar, right? So, how we are supposed to learn and what are things we are supposed to do? What this method, mainly LSRW method, how we are going to implement in front of the students. So this is applicable for not only English, it is applicable for all the subjects. Let's see what are things that we will do. Yes, this is these LSRW skills, pillars of English. Why? Because listening, speaking, reading and writing are basic communication skills necessary for effective communication. Do you agree with this? Whatever. When did we start listening? Can anyone tell me? When we were in mother's womb. Yes or no? Yes? Do you agree with me? Yes. So here, LSRW way of learning skills are regularly varied by listening, followed by speaking, reading and writing. Hence, these abilities are frequently called LSRW way of learning. So here, I am going to explain one by one about what is LSRW and how we are supposed to use these skills in front of students. Yes, please. So first, listening skill. Listening is a process of receiving, interpreting and reacting to a message from the speaker. No communication process is complete without listening. The first stage, the first skill from LSRW, listening. Why listening is the first one? Can you? Because if you can't listen properly, you cannot answer whatever questions they ask. Yes or no? Whatever the question will be. The first stage, the first skill process of LSRW is listening. Why? Because nature has given us one tongue, but 2 ears. It's not only for using mask, of course. So that, yes, here we may hear from others' voice as much as we speak. If you can't listen properly, definitely there will be some miscommunication, right? What they are trying to say. Sometimes what we do, half of the information we receive from the people, from the receiver, sometimes we didn't get proper communication. What do you mean communication? It's a exchange of ideas, information from sender to receiver. If it is not proper, of course, everything will be collapsed. So, what is listening? Listening is with the mind, hearing with the senses. Listening is conscious and active process of getting information, ideas, etc. To improve interpersonal and oral language also. So, these are the things will be there about listening. So, next. So, why listening is important means to avoid communication errors, help to learn something new. It is the key to success. So, listening part is very important for the LSRW skills. If we, whatever it may be, if we go with clear content, we go with clear concept in front of the students, they can understand the content. And we have to make them to listen. How? These are the next one. Please. So the 4 areas of listening. Here, relationship, factual, self-relation, and appeal. So the ultimate listener. Okay. Whenever we deliver anything in front of the students, you have to focus on these 4. Yes. 4 years of listening, the 4 years of listening skills. Yes. So effective listening skills based on give individual attention, avoid interpreting, respect right to share, repress emotional responses, pay attention to non-verbal messages. These all things based on listening. Why you want to listen? So next. It's a good gift actually. It's a good gift. Why? Because the greatest gift you can give others is the purity of your attention. When someone will come forward, they may express their feelings, emotions, whatever is there, right? The thing is, they didn't expect any solution from your side. What they expect from us, just listen their problems. Do you agree with me this? Whenever someone will come forward, they may explain their problems or any worries. It's not only relevant to the subject, it's of course in our life also. Why the people come forward and they express their feelings with us? The thing is, they believe someone will be there to take care of us. Yes or no? If no one is there, might be there are many things will be there. I am not to list out now. Thank you. Next one. So speaking involves expressing ideas and opinions, expressing a wish or desire to do something, negotiating or solving problems or establishing and maintaining social relations. This is all about definition. We'll come about the activity directly. So next. So the 4 speaking skills are fluency, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. Next. So speaking skills are the skills that give us the ability to communicate effectively. These skills allow the speaker to convey his message in a passionate, thoughtful and convincing manner. Speaking skills also help to assure that one won't be misunderstood by those who are listening. So the speaker, if they are not delivering their concept properly, those who are there in front of the speaker, they can understand. The content should be very clear. Whenever we speak, whenever we deliver, whenever we project ourselves in front of the students, we ensure that our concept, content, topic, everything will be very clear in front of the students to make them understand. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay, how to speak? Yes, simple. Speak like a star. Yes, the first situation, T, task, A, attitude, R, result. So next. Okay, I have a question now. If we go with only concepts, we go with only contents, the students, will they able to listen properly? They may feel bored, right? So in between we are supposed to do some activity. What are the activities you can do? Yes, of course, you familiar with lots of activities. Somehow I am going to try to print out. Sir, slide. Next, answer. So activities. So here I am going to give this activity to you. Anyone will come forward. It's an open question only. So talk for 1 minute. Food. Questions are there. Any questions you can choose. Any one question you can choose. I will give a minute. Only 1 minute. Just deliver whatever you want. Just speak. That's it. No worry about anything. Just explain or just express yourself with these topics. The first question is talk about your favorite dish and how to cook it. Talk about foods you dislike the most. Talk about your country's national dishes. Talk about why healthy food is important. Talk about your favorite cafe or restaurant and why you like it. Talk about the most unusual food you have ever eaten. Any one of you, please. Anyone, whoever, please. Just, sir, timer please. Next. Yeah, just play it and wait. And pass it. Yes, please, sir. Yeah, thank you so much. So now I am going to give 1 minute to sir. He is going to express his feelings with these topics. Anyone, sir? Please.
Not to express, just take it.
Yeah. Okay, now your turn.
Why the healthy food is important, I want to say, because when we are healthy, then only we can able to do the work smoothly, effectively, Then the very important thing is food is the mind. Actually, I could say, not I am saying that. Our leaders or scientists or food specialists who does it all. Then the one more important thing, the food. There are 3 types of food according to the food science. That is sattvic food, rajoic food, and tamoic food. Sattvic food is nothing but it's a type of the varieties of the food that concentrates the intelligence of the individual. Then a rajo, that is a type of the category of the food that mostly concentrate that the imbalances. Suppose if there is any the disorder like that. I tried, that's all. Thank you.
1 minute, sir. Please give a round of applause, sir. Please, this chocolate for you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So next slide, please. So whoever will come out will get the chocolate down the range. Yeah. Then, okay, one more riddle question for you. Anyone can answer. So the riddle is: the waterman runs forever but never moves at all. He has no legs nor throat, but still a mighty roaring call. What is it? Can you guess? Yes, sir? No, ma'am. No? Yeah, no? Guess somewhat. Do you want clue? No? No? If you go to hill station, definitely you may. No. No. Clue, hill station, you can see over there, you can enjoy the nature. Along with that, waterfalls. Who's that? Please clap for that. Sir, answer please. Yes. This waterfall. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, then next. Yes, of course, next reading skill. Yes, sir, please next. So let's read. Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. It's a quote. So next. Okay, here I am going to explain types of reading. We can differentiate the readers into like scanning, skimming, word by word, study, etc. etc. Like. So what do you mean skimming, scanning? Also, you may already learn from your BA. Skimming, those who are go with only the main contents, focus on main ideas. Yes, scanning, of course, word by word, first pen students, right? Definitely I am not. So next. A book is a gift you can open again and again. One more activity will be there based on this skill, reading skill. How we can improve the reading part from the students part. Definitely we always say children, please take your textbook, spend 10 minutes per day, please have a practice. It will improve your reading skills. So we always insist this to the students again and again. Sometimes it may happen, sometimes it may not be. So what nowadays we are, yes, of course, we are familiar with online class. But before we started online class, we cannot say it is an easy task. Yes or no? Once we started online class, we adapted. We started adapting the situation because we are teachers. Whatever task we can manage, we can face. Yes or no? Because we are the role models of the students. So we cannot say no, right? So let's go to the next slide. Tongue twisters. This is also a task. The task is you can read out, but you should not stammer. Okay? A tutor who tutored the flute tried to tutor who tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor. Is it easy to toot or tutor to tutors to toot? Anyone please come forward. This is also practice for the reading skill. Yes. Yes.
A tutor who tutored the flute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor, it is easy to toot, or the tutor two tutors to toot.
Thank you. So next, one more tongue twister. It will be little difficult. Anyone of you please, can you try? Yes. Any one of you, ma'am, please.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, he would chuck as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as would. Woodchuck wood, if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Thank you so much. Excellent. So next slide, please. So this is what, this is how we can give so much of practices or activities, you can conduct activities in the class. They may get interest to practice, right? Yes, the more you read, the more things you know, the more that you learn, the more places you will go. Yes, please. So the last but not least, writing. Writing parts, for writing also an activity with it, just wait for it. So next. Writing is the painting of the voice. Writing skills, please next slide sir. So writing skills, the ability to write does not require a unique talent or an outstanding mental ability. Everyone has the basic skills necessary to write well. A basic understanding of writing and a commitment to writing well in all situations is needed as a professional. It's a very simple concept. If they started to listen perfectly, or if they start to listen, they can speak. It's a process. If they start to listen, they can speak about it, whatever the topic it will be. Ask like that. If they started to read, maybe vocabularies or concept or anything, they can write about it. Yes or no? So it's a concept between listening, speaking, reading and reading. If they can speak, if they can listen properly, they can speak about it. If they can read properly, if they can read thoroughly, they can write about it. So next slide. Letter words, yes, activity. We can say if maybe from KG or first to primary, they can write. If I ask them to write, okay, can write any words, but the words should start from yes, they can write. The words should start from T, they can write. The words should start from yes, they can write. But if he gives some task, you can write any words. But the words should start from yes, it should end with yes. They start to think about it. Yes or no? Like stars, anything. For you also this task. All of you going to participate in this. Just take your piece of paper. I'll give a minute. Just practice this, okay? You can write n number of words. N number of words within a minute. I'll wait, don't worry. We have more number of time, don't worry, I will finish as soon as you think. Okay, so the activity is, you can write any words, the word should start with yes and also ends with yes. 1 minute task. Sir, wait, play the video and wait. Go back, once I say start, we can start. Sir, go back, the beginning. 1 minute, one start. Shall we start? Wait. Start from there, no problem. Okay, shall we start? Ready? All are ready? Okay, let's start. Sir, please. Yes, your time start now. Don't worry, this time 3 subjects will be there. First, second, third. Stages. Please don't copy. And immediate now. 20 seconds. Sometimes we used to say, children last 10 minutes. Like this. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stop. Okay. 20 words. Anybody wrote 20 words? 20? 90, please stand up. 20. More than 20, anybody is there? More than 20? No. 90, ma'am, please stand up. 20? Please, ma'am. 18? Please, ma'am, 18, yes. 19. Okay, we can start the second please. Please stand up, ma'am. Please just sit, ma'am. So, ma'am is 20, anybody is there? Ma'am is there, right? Okay. 20, 19, 18? 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 14, please, ma'am, please stand up, please. No problem, please. Okay. So, please clap for ma'am and ma'am and ma'am. Please, thank you. Thank you, teachers. Wonderful, super. So next, examples words are there. You can refer it later. Thank you. So next. Okay, so I'm going to end up this topic. The 4 language skills: listening, reading, speaking, writing. So whatever we deliver, whatever we speak about LSLW, it is nothing but to develop their skills, to develop the student skills, right? Communication skills. So nowadays, yes, of course, we are in the competitive world, right? If once the students will go out from our school, they are going to face their different tasks from the maybe college or job, right? So here we teachers are the mentors. We gave lot of confidence. We taught lot of things to them to face the problems, to adapt wherever they go. They are supposed to adapt the situation also, right? So here English is very essential nowadays. Even when we go to interview also, if you are struggling to speak, definitely they will not select. Yes or no? Most of you may have come across all this experience in interview times, right? If you struggle to speak, definitely they will not select. Knowledge is like a food. English is like a side dish. But without side dish, we cannot eat food, right? That like that only. So next step. So of course, parents are the first teacher, teachers are the second parents. This is 100% true. Half of the time, students spend their time at the home. Half of the time, they are spending time with us. So what we are teaching, they may have learned from us. Same thing also. So parents are the first teachers. So parents are the first teacher, teachers are the second parents. So before I am going to move the question session, why listening skill is very important. For that I have one small video clip, around it will be 3 minutes. We have time, I think. Shall I play with your permission? Yes, so please. So the secret of success, yes.
And never stop developing his skills in every aspect of the factory's operations. 10 years later, the old man retired and the young man became a technician himself. He continued to do his work with the same dedication and diligence as he was taught. One day, he visited his mentor. The old man saw that he seemed unhappy and asked what was troubling him. The young man sighed and poured his heart out. I have been following your instructions exactly all these years. No matter what I work on, I keep quiet and focus on the job. I know I have done good work at the factory, and I have learned all the skills that can be learned there. What I don't understand is that the guys who don't have my experience or capabilities have all been promoted, while I am still making as little as I did before when I was your apprentice. The old man asked, "Are you positive that you have become indispensable to the factory?" The young man nodded, yes. The old man paced back and forth to think. After a while, he turned to the young man. "You must request a day off, using whatever reason you like. It is time for you to give yourself a break." The young man was surprised by this advice, but the more he thought about it, the more it made sense. He thanked his teacher and left quickly to make a time off request. When he returned to work after his day off, the manager called him into the office to tell him that things did not go well at the factory while he was gone. Others encountered many problems that normally would be handled by him, and they had no idea how to solve them. Realizing his importance, the manager decided to promote him to the position of senior technician, to thank him and encourage him to keep up the good work. The young man was grateful for his mentor's wisdom. Surely, he thought, this was the secret to success. From that point on, whenever the young man felt like he deserved more than what he was getting, he would take a day off. When he came back the next day, the situation would improve to his satisfaction. This pattern continued for months. One day, the young man found that he was blocked from going into the factory. Much to his shock, he found out that his employment was terminated. He could not believe it. Not knowing what else to do, he went back to see his mentor. He tried to figure out how things had gone so wrong. Why did I lose my job? He asked with wounded pride. Did I not do everything as you instructed? Actually, you did not, because you heard only half the lesson, the old man shook his head. You understood right away that no one pays any attention to a light bulb that is always on. It is only when it goes off that people suddenly take notice and realize they've been taking it for granted. You were so eager to apply this understanding that you left before hearing the second half. Second half, it began to dawn on the young man that perhaps he made a big mistake. What was the second half? The mentor spoke slowly to make his point. The second half, more important than the first, is the realization that if a light bulb goes off frequently, then sooner or later it will be replaced with one that is more reliable. Who wants a light bulb that no one can count on to provide illumination? You see in life, in your life, do you have friends and family members that you take for granted? They're always there for you. What happens if one day they are no longer there? Do not wait for such a day to suddenly realize how important they are. Give thanks today for the good fortune of having them in your life. Also, don't let yourself being taken for granted. But at the same time, do your work and don't stop everything you do just because it doesn't go the way you want it to go. Find a balance in life, and life will reward you with giving you the balance back. This is Delta Motivation Stories. Thanks for watching. And stay.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully you understood what the story is. Yes, of course, from this story what I have learned, whatever happened in our past, we cannot change. So, isn't it? Whatever happened, maybe happiness or sorrow, we cannot change. At the same time, we cannot predict the future, what is going to happen tomorrow. We cannot predict anything. But what we can do, we can live at this moment. This is the reality. So, from tensions are also like present, past, future. Don't worry about your past. Don't think about your future. Live at the moment. And I'm really very happy to take this seminar in front of you because when I was a student, many of you become a teacher. So now I got the opportunity to take in front of you. Really very proud moment. Thank you so much. Any questions? If you want, you can ask me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all.
Good evening, everyone. I am very happy to ask this question to you, sir. You're a very good speaker. Already everyone has known, but still, as you have taken this topic, I want to ask you. Actually, as you explain about the listening skill. The thing that we listen around our people is different when compared with the thing that we listen on TV, I mean in any news or any program on TV. So how can we motivate the students in such a way to learn how to listen? Can you explain it?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this question. How can we motivate children, or how can we encourage them to listen? It's a very simple concept. See, we can differentiate the students into three parts, isn't it? Such as lower level, middle level, higher level, isn't it? Average student, below average students, above average students. But we are supposed to teach to everyone. If there is 40 students, if there are 40 students in the class, we teachers are teaching the same way only. Right? Sometimes some of the students they may understand, then some of the students they may not understand. How can we consider all the students? How can we get the attention from everyone? Based on the teachers. Yes or no? Based on the teachers. Just project yourself as you are. That's it. Students, they didn't expect anything from us. What they expect, they have to learn something from us. So listening, based on that, based on the teachers, how we are going to project or how we are going to deliver our contents. It may be, yes, we can play songs, or we can motivate through any words, we can play some audio clips to listen, or we can, anything, it depends on the subject, right? So do you agree with me? So based on the teachers, how they are going to project in front of the students. Yes sir? Thank you.
He has communicated properly, but I would like to add on a point. With your permission, can I do this? Actually, your question was regarding how to the normal English as well as which is being spoken in the TV. Actually, there is no accent. We should not nil accent or zero accent. Accent is the thing which we prefer. Actually, the well-educated person will not go for accent. But the thing is that, have you watched National Geographic Channel? There, you can see that they will be very in a subtle manner, in a very slow way, they will be narrate the incident. So the first thing, rather than asking general things, watching news, it all develop your vocabulary. But if you want to learn English, I would prefer, please kindly watch National Geographic Channel. There, slowly along with the video, it will be explained well, and you will also learn the language slowly. And the very best idea is reading. Grammar automatically comes when you are used to read a lot of English books. So you may wonder when your elder one, that is our mamas or whatever, our grandfathers, they say you're speaking wrong English. I don't know, something is wrong, but that's not a proper sentence. Because they have learned the grammar, because as of grammar, they have not gone with any hip-hop words or any US accent. No, accent doesn't play a role over it. So I think whatever channel you watch, it depends upon the scenario, whatever. If you want to learn English, my suggestion is, please do listen to Geographical Channel or National Geographical, where English actually should be spoken very slowly. And if you have watched the English movie, they'll say this word. For example, I'm saying, hello. They'll not say, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? They'll just elongate the sentence or the word. They'll not say, hello, how are you? This is all now British English. I'm sorry, American English. So they use such type of words. So books, reading books, it will help you. Listen to many speakers exclusively when we talk about Swami Vivekananda's speech. So there are many orators who will speak very beautifully well. Just listening, as he said, listening is the very first part. Listen to many things. And to children, when we want to impart it to children, songs. Everybody sings BTS songs. It's a Korean boy, I don't know how he pronounces, but they sing I don't know. Even till today, I don't know what to sing. but they sing with the lyrics, it's all deeply interesting. So song plays a very important role, music plays an important role in learning Indian languages. So it comes like voluntarily when you are interested. So keep moving with your interest, you can learn anything in this one. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Thank you so much, my friend. Any other questions? Sir, next. Thank you very much. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, principal, thank you, AHM, thank you, teachers. Thank you so much. That's it.
Good evening, dear teachers. As usual, to sum up. First, when sir started with LSRW, subject oriented எடுக்க போறாரே இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்குமா இருக்குமா அப்படின்னு யோசிச்சேன். But you took it in a very different style, I should say, and the activities which you gave ஒரு grown-up person இருந்தாலும் we took part with much interest, maybe because of the what do you call that, the chocolate which you wanted to present to the participant who is going to come forward. That was a surprise, and this is one of the techniques which I used to follow when I used to handle lower classes. G கொடுக்குறாங்க chocolate அப்படின்னு சொன்னாக்கா participation by the students will be very active and they'll do it with much involvement. So this technique, if every one of us follow, அதுக்காக எல்லாரும் எல்லா நேரமும் எல்லாம் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்க முடியாது. Maybe for a tougher topic which you are going to teach and the students would attention grab பண்றதுக்கு, this is one of the tool which we can use. So thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful session. அன்றைக்கி நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி தான் ரிசோர்ஸ் பர்சன்ஸ் எல்லாருமே இங்கே குட்டி இருக்கிறீங்க. வெரி பிக் what to say, big they call it as collective blackboard of teachers, English teachers. How do you name the team of teachers? Is it the blackboard of teachers? Collective noun, English teachers?
Blackboard of teachers.
Somewhere I remember reading this word, that's why. So, ஒரு பெரிய டீம், எக்ஸலண்ட் டீம். டெய்லி ஒரு 40 minutes நம்ம இப்படி ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணோம்னா வண்டர்ஃபுல் என்ரிச்மெண்ட் இருக்குன்னா. தேங்க்யூ. டுமாரோ it is mathematics department and Mrs. R. Chitra has to take. But அவங்க இல்லாததுனால I am going to hold a review meeting for class 11 and 12. Okay, so I want the teachers handling class 11 and 12 to assemble here sharp at 4:15. Okay, thank you, sir.